Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. And I want to do a lesson. It's going to be a bit of a spiritual rant. You know, I'm just going to quote scriptures like as they come to me through the Spirit, man. And one thing that I want to go into is that by being a brother I can honestly say that the Spirit's been dealing with me on a certain level, man, for a very long, for a little while now. I wouldn't say a very long time, I would say, but recently on a higher level. You know what I mean? But with that being said, you know, in my walk and actually how I move and how I quantify things, you know what I mean? You know, when I come to certain conclusions on things, you know, when I look at things, you know, I've really learned how to step outside of myself. You know what I mean? And one of the brothers that I've been learning from throughout the years, man, my brother Saint Benji, okay, you know, is a brother in this camp, man, that I've learned from throughout the years, man. And one thing I can say is that is a particular brother that I've seen to be very spiritual. You know what I mean? You know, in dealing with things and situations and how he moves, and you know, he just doesn't see shit the way I saw it. You know what I mean? Like, throughout the years, like being around that brother under his tutelage, you know what I mean? He just doesn't see shit the way that I see shit. You know what I mean? And by me being able to step back and look through his eyes, I was able to realize that a lot of the way I was seeing shit was flawed, man. As the scripture says, be not confident in a plain way, man. You know what I mean? Oh, it also says, lean not to thy own understanding. You know what I mean? So you may see something, you know, in a way, you know, that you see it, and you may, you know, you may think it's off, and you know, technically, it may be off. You know what I mean? But there's a higher purpose that the Lord has for it to be that way. You know what I mean? I'm trying to explain this the best that I can. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen a lot of situations where, you know, certain brothers, they'll do certain shit and they'll say certain shit. I'll be like, God damn, that was off. And it may just very well be off. But what you got to realize is, who can lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? You know what I mean? There's been certain guys that came into the truth that were just fucking so flawed, and you know what I mean, so, you know what I mean, they had so many flaws, and they were doing things that I thought that were wrong, and I was just like ready to dismiss this brother. And then I looked at the way the brother handled it, and he just like shrugged his shoulders. He just like really just looked away at a lot of the bullshit, man. And later on, now down the line, I see that, you know, that was the most profitable thing he could have ever did. See, we're not here to just be judging brothers, man. And the scripture says, be not angry at your brother for every wrong, man. You know what I mean? It might be something that you don't deal with, that you don't fuck with, that brothers do. Just look away sometimes, man. just like shut the fuck up and just watch the shit happen, man. If the Lord is judging the intents of all our hearts, man. One thing you gotta realize is that the Lord is watching you. He's watching how you're gonna deal with certain shit. Sometimes brothers do shit that you might think is off, man. You might feel like it's off, but the Lord's really just seeing what you're gonna say about it, what you're gonna do with it, and then you might get judged. I found myself in that situation a lot of times, man. I had brothers that wronged me, that did a lot of crazy shit to me, a lot of fucked up shit to me. And guess what? I got punished. Why? Because I did not discern what the Lord was saying. See, only time, now for you brothers that's close to me, all you brothers that's close to me, man, honestly, man, only time I ever had beef with you was when you wasn't in the spirit, or I wasn't in the spirit. Somebody wasn't in the spirit, man. Somebody wasn't discerning what the Lord was saying, man. A brother might do some shit that you just like, oh my God, like, why did he do that? Why did he say that? What the band? But guess what? No incident happened behind it. No, it didn't spark nothing that you thought it could have sparked. I got a particular brother that has I'm not gonna say his name or anything, but he has a drinking problem. He's a spiritual brother. He's a good brother. You know what I mean? But he just can't handle his liquor as well as other brothers, man. And he'll get drunk and he'll do certain shit, and brothers be looking like, oh my God, like what the fuck? And of course, there's certain venues and certain places you can't take him, so don't do that. You just leave him where he's at, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that brother still be in the spirit, and the Lord still looks upon him with mercy, man. So if you got a fucking mindset to where you look at a brother like, oh, why he did that, okay, cool, you talk to that brother, you try to recommend it. If you can't come to a conclusion with that brother, then like y'all brothers just stay away from each other, man. That's fine. But don't try to condemn anybody. We're not here to judge no motherfucking body, man. At the end of the day, we're just trying to get mercy, man. And I think this is something that brothers need to hear, man. I've seen, man, my elder Benji, man, I've seen him look away at a lot of fucking shit, man. Really fucking shit that I was just like through. I was like through with this guy. Like, oh my God. And guess what the Lord did? He fucked me up. It's been times when I brought charges on a brother, and the brother did do some shit to me. He did some shit. He disrespected my house. He did all this type of shit. And guess what? The Lord still was like, fuck you, nigga. This is my servant. So what you gonna do? You gonna condemn? Who are you to judge another man's servant, man? All right. So you really gotta, and that's something that I've been trying to teach brothers and instill into brothers. It's been like one of the hardest lessons to get brothers to learn, man. And they don't get it, man. Look, okay, cool. You got certain brothers that go out and get chicks together. You got certain brothers that might work together. You got certain brothers that might do this together, might do that together. Or you got certain brothers that be like, no, I'm not doing that with him or not doing that with him. That's fucking fine, man. But when you get to a point where you trying to literally condemn a brother, well, guess what? You got to face the Lord on that. You got to face Yahweh Bashim Yahushai on that, man. Because now you're talking about his servant. Brothers are fuck-ups. Cool, man. Whatever, man. And that, I'm talking about all of us. 160% of all of us. You know what I mean? Each one of us, man. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. And guess what? We're all gonna eventually fuck up at one point in time. Now, what's gonna happen when you fuck up? When you fuck up, what you gonna want? You gonna want mercy, right? You gonna want brothers to like, oh my God, forgive me. I fucked up. Ain't that what you gonna want? Unless you got just a high and mighty spirit where you think you can just do no wrong, or you think that everything you do is impeccable. Impeccable, it goes into being perfect, or like not making a mistake. Nah, that's not the case, man. That's not the case at all, man. And me personally, like, I'm at the point where, I'm like, I'm good within myself, I'm good within myself and within my spirit, to where like I don't really need too much, man. I don't need to be around nobody. I don't need to even with food, man. I don't need to eat a lot. There's a lot of things I just don't need. I don't need a lot of women. Let me get some, not that I'm not, honestly, like, just to me speaking personally, I'm not one of the brothers that could just go without a woman. You know what I mean? Some brothers can, some brothers can't. But every now and then, me personally, I need a woman. That's just my affliction, So I gotta have a woman every now and then, But at the end of the day, I really don't need much of anything. I like my peace, When I do deal with a woman, it's just like, let's do what we gonna do, and then you go where you gonna go, so I can go home and have my peace, man. You know what I mean? I like silence in my house. I don't want nobody. I don't need no woman to validate me. I don't need anything to validate me. I don't need anybody to validate me. Through the spirit, man. That's just the spirit the Lord put on me. But everybody's different. You know what I mean? And it's good for brothers to get together and be around each other, man. I need to do that more, That's where I've been falling off at. I've been falling short on that, getting together with brothers and, doing lessons and stuff like that. I could get better with that. Or talking to brothers over the phone, having spiritual conversations. I've been lacking on that as well, But it's all through the spirit, because, everybody's different, man. You got brothers that are spiritual introverts, and you got brothers that are spiritual, extroverts, You got brothers that like to, that are outgoing, they could talk to a lot of brothers. You got certain brothers like, for example, my brother Mathathia out there in Iowa. He's the type of brother, that, brothers all around the world call him for breakdowns and, just how to do things, in the spirit, man. And he'll answer the phone. He's one of them type of brothers. I'm the type of brother, like, unless it's an emergency, I might not, talk to you, And, that's something I want to get better on, what I mean? It's not, I'm not, saying that's a good thing, it's really a bad thing. It's one of my flaws, But I'm not a talk to you over the phone type of person, At the end of the day, we're all working out our salvation, with fear and trembling, hopefully, Yeah, so you don't want to, the scriptures talk about forbearing, threatening, you don't want to be the type of brother that always wants to condemn a brother because of something that he did that you don't think that is correct. You don't know how the spirit is dealing with him. Because there's certain things that brothers do that only they can do. I got brothers, that's constantly around with me. There's certain moves that they can make and certain things that they can do that I just can't do. And it's the same thing all around the board, man. And it might be some shit that you think is just like off, like, oh my God, why is he doing it? How do you do that shit? Well, guess what? The Lord put the spirit on him to make that move, and it accomplished it, and that's just what it is. At the end of the day, we're all facing the judge. You're not going to be with me when I get judged. I'm not gonna be with you when you get judged, man. You know. And guess what? Not everybody's meant to hang out with each other. Not everybody's meant to be cool with each other. That's fucking fine. Guess what? What I eat ain't gonna make you shit. You know what I'm saying? What I do is not gonna affect you, man. You know? And what you do ain't gonna, vice versa, you know? But at the end of the day, this thing is about mercy, man. And that's what I've been learning from the brothers that's above me, man. Because, listen, man, you know, you brothers that are like of, a little bit lower rank, you know, y'all a little bugged out, of course. But guess what? There's brothers at the top that's bugged out as fuck, man. Don't think it's just you. You know, we all in the fucking flesh, man. You know, we all fallible, man. You know, you ain't always say the right things, do the right things, whatever. Or maybe you are doing the right things to say the right thing. Because guess what? You might say some shit to somebody that's fucking somebody else might think is way off and off the wall. Like, why you do that? Why you say that? Guess what? The Lord wanted that man to say that. Everything got to be everything we do, everything we say has to be filtered through the scriptures, man. And, you know, to my dismay and to my disgruntlement, you know, all around the board, man. Let me just say this real quick, man, because this is a very pertinent point that I want to make, man. And I'm probably going to end it on this note, because I don't want this to be a long-ass lesson, man, when it doesn't need to be, man. But a lot of brothers lack discernment, okay? A lot of brothers lack spiritual discernment, okay? Because there's certain things that certain brothers can do, and there's certain there's certain things that other brothers can't do, okay? You know, there's certain things that brothers will do, certain moves a brother might make, and the Lord be with him and prosper his shit. You be like, God damn, like this dude just did some shit. I just feel like this is off. You are talking to these people too harshly, or you're doing this, or you're doing that, or you're saying that, and you're doing this. Well, guess what, motherfucker? You didn't create that man. Okay? The Lord is with that man. I got a particular brother, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say his name. A younger brother named Bunya, man. You know, I felt like he has a lot of nigger ways still to him. But guess what? The Lord's dealing with him. It's certain shit that he does that I might look at it and be like, oh my God, like it's some nigger shit. But it ain't no nigger shit. You know, because who can lay anything to the Most High's elect? It's certain shit that I do might be some nigga shit. It's certain times I even look at myself like, God damn, like why you just say that shit? Like why you did that? That's some nigga shit. But guess what? If the Lord wanted it to be said and that was what it was, then that's what it was. Not to say that it was, you know, not to say we don't make mistakes, not to say that we're impeccable, but that's the thing. That's the whole point. We're not perfect. None of us are. You know, when you go to thinking that you're gonna just be doing shit on some fucking clean, how can I put this? You know, all your shit is gonna be censored. Every word is gonna come out your mouth is gonna be, you know, you're gonna talk to everybody like, hey man, no. Sometimes you're gonna tell somebody, hey man, fuck you. You know, and then walk away. And the Lord might just let it go down like that. Guess what? Because we're protected, man. The angels of the Lord is around us, man. You know? So, I know I'm all over the place, man. I know I sound a little crazy. Whatever, man. But guess what? The men of the Lord are crazy, man. Okay? The men that we read about are some crazy mofos. You know? The prophets were crazy mofos, man. They did shit and they did crazy shit. And guess what? I'm around the prophets right now. The same people that I read about are the same people that I kick it with, I might go to a bar, club, or something like that, have a drink with. And those are the same prophets that I'm reading about in the Bible. Guess what? The same men that you're reading about can have a good time. You know, they can have a drink with you. Not in excess, but you know, everything in moderation, you know. And that is what it is, man. Cause they're men too. Hey, look at John the Baptist, man, when he was hanging with Herod, that particular Herod. Cause there was multiple Herods. The Herod that was in rulership at that time, right? He was going off about to pop his brother's wife. And guess what? While they were having a party, while they was drinking, while girls was dancing, while they was having fun, guess what John the Baptist did? He let his ass know, hey nigga, you going off. That was going off. And then what did Pontus do? You know, put like this, old girl that was dancing got offended and asked for his head. You know, because Pontus, you know, he told her like, you know, anything you want, you know, I'll give it to you, whatever. You know, yeah, you got to know that was a nigga woman. You know, nigga woman. You know, but yeah, they were having a good time. They was having a party, man. They was drinking, women was dancing. It's like eating all type of grapes and fucking amenities, you know. And hey, John the Baptist was right there. That shit, nigga. Yeah, I'm in the woods with a, you know, with this camel hair garment on. But guess what? I'm finna have some fun tonight. I'm finna party with you, and it was all meant to go down the way it was meant to go. And guess what? She caught a fence, and then, you know, one thing led to another, man. You know, which goes to just show you how the lives of the prophets really are. They're really just like normal people until, you know, they're not. You know, because everything's filtered through the word. We're supposed to keep this word as frontlets. We're supposed to keep this word as frontlets, you know, like glasses. Everything is filtered through this word, you know. Everything we do, everything we say, you know. And sometimes we go a little bit out of the lines, man, when you're drawing, man, you know. But at the end of the day, man, who could lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect, man? You know. And I'm not advocating being a fuck up. Of course, I want to be on, me personally, I want to be as on point as I possibly can, man. I want to be perfect. You know, I want to be perfected. You know, ultimately, that's the end goal. But we're not going to get that until the other side of the kingdom, man. And guess what? Until that day, all of you going to fuck up. All of you's going to fuck up. Everybody's going to fuck up. You know? Though even the brother that's least known for fucking up will fuck up. Okay? And you're going to condemn that brother. We're not here to condemn the elect, man. We're here to raise up the elect. What the fuck are you guys really thinking, man? You know? I didn't mean to say it like that, but that's for certain guys who think that we're here to condemn the elect. We're not here to condemn the elect, man. Because guess what, man? When the so-called white man fuck up and he do some shit, everybody finding a reason to fucking justify his ass. Nigga, we should have the same fucking attitude for the men that are laboring, man. Okay? I might cuss you out. I might motherfucking get mad, and I might even fucking, man, who knows? You know? But at the end of the day, ain't nobody else gonna see that shit. Ain't nobody outside this circle ain't gonna know about it. You know? You know? When it comes to these people out in the world, I'm gonna find any reason to justify you, man. Cause why? Cause you on that line and you are to be justified, man. Guess what? The only people that's to be justified are the elect, man. And they're only ones that will, man. You know. I know I was a little bit all over the place. You know, I know this lesson was a little bit crazy, man. But guess what? This walk is crazy. This life is crazy, man. And when you start fucking leaning to your own understanding and you think you're gonna really judge somebody, man, you're really doing yourself a disservice, man. That's all you're really doing. Because now you're just now you're in the crosshairs of Yahweh Shemi Shai. And I've been there, man. You know, I had brothers come disrespect me, do all type of fuck shit to me, and I tried to condemn them, and the Lord judged me. Because really, I should have just shut the fuck up and just sat back and watched what the Lord was going to do. A lot of you brothers really ain't being spiritual, man. You know, a lot of you brothers that's in it, that's on the line, that's in GMS, you're not being spiritual, man. And these things I learned from getting my ass whooped, man. I learned these things from being around brothers, man, that are very spiritual, man. I learned these things from brothers who turned the other cheek, man. I learned this from being around brothers who had brothers that were totally fucking up around them, and they just turned the other cheek and just forgave. And a lot of you guys that don't fucking get that, you're headed for your own judgment unless you get that lesson, man. You know, let shit happen, man. Be blameless. We're not here to judge the Lord's men, man. Okay? You can tell a brother one thing and, you know, it's a good idea. Like, maybe it's a good idea that you don't do that no more. And then leave it at that. Tell them once and then leave it at that, and just let the Lord deal, man. Let the Lord deal with his men, man. You know, let the Lord deal with his men, man. Stop trying to control every fucking thing, man. You know, I say that to whoever fucking needs to hear it, man, because there's a lot of brothers that's in the camp that need to hear this, man. You know. Not everything, the scripture says, be not angry with a brother for every wrong, man. You know? Yeah, I got brothers that I told, like, look, I don't want to chill with you. I don't want to drink with you. I don't want to watch the band. That's fucking fine. I don't got to be cool with your ass. You don't got to be cool with my ass. We don't got to chill. We don't got to even talk outside the line. That's just fine. You know? But when you go to trying to fucking to bang a gavel and drop a damn judgment down, hey, you better be goddamn sure that the Lord's with it. Because if he ain't, then nigga, guess what? Your ass is on the chopping block. And I've been there, you know. So, you know, you take what I said for what, really wasn't even me talking. I don't believe that. I believe it was the spirit talking the whole time. But you could take what you heard for what it's worth, man. And you could do whatever the hell you want to do, man. Because guess what? I'm not finna do, Lord willing. I'm not trying to judge none of y'all ass. I'm sitting back and watching you. I don't got really too much to say. I may have a little discussion with you, you know, on impact. But at the end of the day, I ain't going up top. I'm not finna suggest that you get suspended or no shit like that. I'm not finna do none of that fucking shit. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch, man. I'll hopefully that the Lord caught me as being blameless, man. You know. And I hope that you make it. I hope that you, you know, make it. Because guess what? On this entire road that you're on, you're gonna fuck up. Okay? We're the body of Yahweh Shai. We're not him per se. Okay? He was the only person that ever did it right 100%. And guess what? We're not him per se. You know, we are the body, but hey, but you know, on the other side of the coin, we are, because shit, the sure mercies of David. You know, who can lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? Man? You know, nobody can judge the Most High's elect. You know, if the Lord vindicates you, then you know nobody else can condemn you. So, you know. And like I said, man, it's certain brothers that can do certain things and you know, it works for them. It's certain brothers, like, it's a lot of, it's brothers that I see do things. I'll be like, oh my God, why did he just do that shit? But it worked for him. And the Lord ain't mad at him about it. shit, goddamn, man. Like, only time I've had problems with brothers is brothers not being in the spirit, man. And not seeing what the Lord's seeing, man. Or not even considering what the Lord's seeing, man. And that's when I have problems with brothers, man. You know, a brother can fucking spill a drink on a bitch, cuss her out. I might cuss you out. You know, like, hey, why you fucking spill that? Why you cuss her out after that? You know, why you do that? You know what I mean? I might have that little skirmish with your ass. But at the end of the day, I realized, like, goddamn, it's a bigger picture. It's a greater story, man. The Lord wanted that to happen. The Lord wanted that to happen for whatever reason it happened, and we all made it out, and it's cool, shit. You know? Stop trying to fucking control every fucking thing, man. Stop thinking you're Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. These are not your men. You know? And you do whatever the fuck you want to do, man. At the end of the day, man. Cause I don't have no leash on nobody, man. You're not my men. You know. Only thing I can do is give your ass advice, man. And the only thing you can do for me is give me advice. You know. But don't think your walk is perfect, and don't think your ass can't fall, man. Cause as soon as you laugh at a brother fall, guess what, motherfucker? Your ass will fall even harder. And might not get back up, man. You know? Hey, that's all I got to say, man. Take that for what it's worth, man. Do whatever the hell you want to do. Think whatever the hell you want to think. You know, I'm really, you know, over it. You know, I'm over trying to explain things to brothers, man. You know, really what I'm saying is I'm trying to explain how the spirit works. How the Lord works. Well, good luck trying to explain that to brothers that just will not be spiritual. You know, being spiritual for me took a fucking ass whooping, man. It took a lot of ass whoopings. It took me getting sat down. It took me being humiliated before the congregation, man. You know, me knowing what I know was not cheap. It didn't come cheap, man. You know, hey, but like I said, man, do what the hell you want to do. Shalom. Baba. You know.